Okay, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Intellectual Saviors of Wrestling with your hosts, the Master of the Brain Damage,
Martin.
and the one and only Sam H. We are reviewing Smackdown from the 9th of June. More build up to Money in the Bank.
Right.
And what do we got?
Let's start off with the opening match, which was a true Teddy Long style, a tag team match, player.
Yeah, this started with the club coming out with their dominance, bragging about beating up people. And Enzo and Big Cass came out and said that they were going to be the tag team champions.
Yeah, and basically stating that they shouldn't underestimate them.
And there was some comic gold from Enzo on the mic, changing up his normal thing of couple of haters.
Yeah, he gave us a bit of insight into his former employment.
Yeah.
He worked a couple of hoodoo.
That was brilliant.
Yeah. Well, as we've been saying for a little while, Enzo and Cass are just gone on a whole new levels of popularity, and well, let's face it, Enzo's just gold on the microphone at the minute.
He's got it. And what I also liked about this match was the New Day coming out, taking over commentary again.
Ah, yes. We need more New Day. They got to squeeze them into wherever they can.
And Byron Saxton feeding Big E.
I forgot about that. Good thing JBL weren't there.
Oh God, you've never heard the end of that.
Yeah. But yeah, good solid match. But I'm pretty sure at some point the Vaudevillains came out as well, and then, well, long story short, it ended in a humongous brawl.
Yeah, I don't mind it when things end in a humongous brawl, because I think that's fun. It builds up the match, showing everyone fighting everyone.
Yeah, and of course, giving us some heat leading up to the Fatal 4-Way tag match, Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I think this has the potential to be the match of the night if done well, because you have 4 solid teams here, and this is one of those matches where any team can win, and you wouldn't be surprised if any of them did.
No, that's it. So very eagerly looking forward to this match happening in just over a week's time.
Yeah, it's next Sunday, I do believe.
Yeah, which is good, although slightly going off topic for a second. I've still noticed, and they've given us no inklings, we're still one short in the Money in the Bank match.
I think they've settled on 6. I don't think they're going to add a 7th now.
Right.
Unless we have a mystery surprise guest that come the pay-per-view. Because they did it a couple of years ago where they said, right, there's only 6 in the match, and then Kane was added at the last minute.
Right, let's just go on the record here now. Don't get me wrong, Kane's been a hell of a wrestler for how many years, but I don't want to see Kane in this match.
So if he gets added at the last minute again, you'll be like, Kane, just beat it.
Yeah, so, I mean, to be fair, they can do it with all 6 participants. Yeah, maybe we will get a surprise entrant.
You might. I mean,
I don't think, however, it'll be Zack Ryder this time.
No. I think he's gone back to being a jobber again.
Yeah, but he might go down to Orlando. Pick up the hype bros.
No, we don't need the hype bros. That's a terrible tag team. Maybe we should bring back the Edgeheads.
Wow.
Anyone remember Kurt Hawkins?
Yeah. In fact, don't ask me where, but yeah, he's on the independent circuit at the minute. Was randomly searching through YouTube the other day, and randomly popped up some guy that makes like premeditated funny videos and that. This guy got beat up by Kurt Hawkins at an indie show.
Good man.
But that'd be an interesting one to touch back on. But I highly doubt they'll go back to it. Not to mention as well, Zach would have to grow his hair out again.
I don't think he could even do that anymore. He's starting to thin a little bit on top.
Yeah.
Right. Next.
It's another tag team match, player.
Are they sure Teddy isn't running the scenes? This is getting ridiculous.
He could well be in secret. Yeah. Again, going on the lines of with Money in the Bank. You had Cesaro and Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens and Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, you see, what I liked about this match, right in the beginning, you just knew Kevin Owens and Del Rio weren't going to get along.
No.
And they didn't.
No, I mean, Kevin Owens doesn't really ever make it a secret that he doesn't really like anyone.
That's what's great about him. He hates everybody.
So yeah, it was a good match, backwards and forwards, one team getting on top of the other one, then it going back. But then yeah, towards the end, it looked as if Alberto had finished the match off. And then Kevin Owens come along, dragged him out of the ring, chucked him into the barricade, and then picked up the victory himself. I believe he pinned Cesaro.
Yeah. The blind tag and secretly coming in and stealing the victory.
As long as it's stealing and not sneaking.
No, he's not sneaking across the border.
Yeah, and Kevin Owens lapped up all the victory. Del Rio was still down on the floor, so Kevin Owens took all the victory out of it and done a classic when we had Brock and Paul Heyman against the Hardys, and Paul Heyman done it all. He got the victory.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was that match. And then next match, thankfully, was a singles match.
Hey.
We didn't have a tag team match.
We could have had.
Yeah. So we had a women's match this time around. I still don't know where they're going with this, but I'd like to think they're going to be developing it quickly. We had Becky Lynch against Dana Brooke.
Yeah, you see, again, I don't want to read too much into this, but they're still not giving any time to the women's matches. This went on for less than 5 minutes, and that was including the time it took to eject Charlotte and Natalya from ringside.
Yeah.
It's like, it was a very predictable match.
Yeah, the only difference is on this occasion, Becky got the victory rather than Charlotte or Dana getting a sneaky or interference win.
I mean, you could say it wasn't even another clean win because Dana was distracted by the two people being ejected from ringside.
Yeah, that's true.
And that was pretty much the ending of the match.
Yeah.
Turned round into the submission. And it's like, they're still not taking their women's division seriously.
No.
It's like, you can change the personnel, but the booking still remains the same.
No. And, well, we just don't know where they're going with this storyline.
No.
I mean, is the focus still on Charlotte versus Natalya, or is it more Becky versus Charlotte? I'm not too sure, because obviously Dana's in there as basically Ric Flair's replacement.
Yeah. And have they even announced a Divas match for Money in the Bank?
You know what? I don't think they have.
I haven't seen one advertised.
Whether they'll maybe turn this into a tag team match for the for Money in the Bank, I don't know. But then at the same time, I'm old school. When it comes to the pay-per-views, I want every title to be on the line.
Well, that's not going to happen now, is it?
No.
Because one of our champions has seemingly vanished.
You were talking about the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz.
The very same.
Who's currently on the set filming the Marine 4.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
Or is it 5?
I think it's 5.
Yeah, 5. Yep, and I did see a video a few days ago, and apparently he's there for the next 20 days filming it.
No, I could be wrong, but wasn't there an old school rule in the WWE where if you didn't defend a title for 30 days, you'd be stripped of it?
In fact, wasn't that the same rule that they used on Daniel Bryan?
Yes, the very same.
So potentially we're going into Money in the Bank, which is quickly becoming a big pay-per-view in the calendar year.
Yeah, has been for a while.
And we've got two titles not being on the line.
Yeah, they could have at least explained the Miz's absence on TV. Had him film a video saying, I don't know, that he was taking time off.
Well, sod it. I mean, we're not stupid these days. Just do a quick video on set. Hey guys, I'm doing the Marine 5. I'll be back soon.
But now, hold on a sec. Now, I could be wrong, but even when Dean Ambrose was the champion, the Intercontinental Champion, I'm pretty sure he was involved in a major rivalry, and they took the Intercontinental title off him because it wouldn't have been defended against Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So why couldn't they have, I don't know, taken it off the Miz on the Smackdown before he left? Had Cesaro beat him,
That would have made more sense, but
have anyone beat him.
Unfortunately, that's one of the great mysteries of the creative team in WWE.
The uncreative team.
Right, let's move on quickly, and I'm not just talking about the match. We had next match. It wasn't very long again. We had Callisto versus Baron Corbin. Now,
Sure.
we had Dolph Ziggler at ringside providing commentary for this match.
Yep.
And yeah, the match was a berry, and predictably Baron Corbin picked up the victory. And I think it was just a big whole thing to Baron to gloat at ringside to Dolph Ziggler about what he was doing to Callisto.
Yeah, I mean, is that really impressive? He beat a guy half his size. Well done.
This comes from the company who used to have Michael Cole on SmackDown go, "Oh my God, look at the strength of the Big Show. Look how easily he's picking up Rey Mysterio."
Oh, man.
The guy was about 300 pounds lighter than him.
I'm sure he probably weighed about as much as one of Big Show's legs.
But yeah, I'm done with that match already.
Yeah, there's nothing we can say about it.
Baron Corbin had a bit of a glare down with Dolph, and that was about it.
Right, main event.
Yes. Again, going on the lines with the Money in the Bank match, as we have had for the last 3 or 4 shows. Main event was Dean Ambrose versus Jericho.
Again. Yes, we've had this match quite a few times recently. And like I said on the Raw review with Sami Zayn and Del Rio, Jericho doesn't need the win. It's like, if you read online anywhere, Dean Ambrose has not won a rivalry since the Shield split up.
Wow.
You look at all of them. He didn't win the rivalry with Seth. He didn't win the rivalry with Bray Wyatt.
That's got to be close, coming up for 2 years since the Shield broke up.
Just about 2 years.
Whew.
The Jericho one is the only rivalry where he's beat him twice consecutively on pay-per-view.
Wow.
And they could have made a thing of Dean just having Jericho's number. So the point of giving Jericho the win, I don't know. It's stupid.
Yeah, it is an odd one, but again, the creative team.
But they're keeping everyone strong going into Money in the Bank. They're trying to give off the impression that anyone can win it, even though I've probably narrowed it down to about 2.
Yeah, I mean, we may be wrong and they may surprise us, but I think if you look at Del Rio doesn't need it,
Nope.
and I don't think he's going to win it.
Nope.
I'd imagine Jericho would be disappearing from television soon. I mean, I'm sure it's nearly time for him to be working on the new Fozzy record, or
he's going to be touring.
Or yeah. In fact, I think they have got a US tour coming up at some point. So yeah, I mean, maybe they'll push Jericho until SummerSlam, but within the next couple of months, I would expect Jericho to be disappearing off of television. So it seemed pretty pointless to give it to him.
Yeah. I think it's too early for Sami Zayn to win it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could argue the 3, but then at the same time, I'd probably have to eliminate Cesaro as well, because don't get me wrong, they've been building him up really, really well since he come back from his injury and that, but I just like them to keep that momentum going with him and, not give him too much too fast and end up ruining the hard work that he's put into it so far.
Yeah, you kind of agree with me that the 2 people that are most likely to win it is either Ambrose or Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Realistically, you could see Owens carrying it around for a year, teasing it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they'll go along with the same lines of what happened previously and have him cash it in at WrestleMania.
No.
I think that'd be a bit too predictable. Here's an idea for you. Might be a good one, depending on what angle and match they go with it. Maybe the next person to win it cashes it in at the Rumble.
Ooh, that would be surprising.
Yeah, because I'm not sure if they'll go with the angle next year. Sorry, of the champion being in the Rumble.
No,
I hope not.
No, that won't happen again. That was only a one-time thing.
So yeah.
I mean, we will talk about this when we do the Money in the Bank preview. But for me personally, I quite like Ambrose to win it.
Yeah. I mean, you can make a good argument for either of the 2, but yeah, I think it would benefit Ambrose a bit more than Kevin Owens, because, well, if you've watched any of his matches in NXT, you know what Kevin Owens is capable of, and without a doubt, at some point in the future, he will be a main eventer.
He will. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, so I think that about wraps it up for the Smackdown review.
Yep. That's the end of the Smackdown review. We are your hosts, the Master of the Brain Damage.
I've been Martin.
And the one and only Sam H. And we will see you on the next one. Peace out.